Let's talk about the highlights yesterday. Let's kind of forget like the first quarter after the two interceptions.
Well,
What was the turning point for you?
Well, I think the turning point was Bradley Roby's interception in the second quarter. Raiders were up at that point. And then the short pass on a third down play. They don't convert this. They may go into the half down to the Raiders, but they converted C.J. Anderson with an unreal run.
What a great day
all the way for the touchdown. Yeah.
Wow.
Guy had 90 yards rushing and 73 yards receiving. So Andre Davis's touchdown that gave the Broncos the lead, that was kind of the spark plug that turned the whole momentum of the game. Broncos actually scored again before the half. I know. And it was all over.
And like really quickly.
Five touchdown drives in a row from that point on. 35 points in the second and third quarters.
So Manning ended up with 5 TD passes, 340 some odd yards.
Right. I mean,
we'll forget the 2 interceptions.
Yes, 2 interceptions to start and then 5 touchdown passes. And then he wouldn't even let Brock Osweiler in the game. That was the funniest part.
That was good.
Brock's like, yeah, let me put my helmet on. I'm going in. And Peyton's like, no, you're not.
No, not yet.
I'm going to finish this thing off.
Not yet.
But yeah, I mean, look, the score turned out to be a blowout. We had some people that picked the game last week that were really close.
Not me. I was like dead last on that list. Yeah,
Mitch, 30-10.
I said 30-10.
30 points? Wow.
Well,
anyway, we'll go over that a little bit later. Well, there we go. Here were the predictions from last week. Yeah. Look at Darren Copeland, 43-16.
He almost got it.
The final was, what, 41-17.
Right.
So he's close. I had 38-14. You had 30-10, and everybody's kind of in the middle there. But Shane, not bad either, but he gave 26 points to the Raiders.
Wow.
The heck
we'll have
was
to
he
talk
thinking?
to Shane about that a little
later.
Anyway,
a big win after a big loss. That's the key. And
absolutely.
Peyton Manning said it after the game. His quote was, "What you want to see is, a response when you lose a game in New England. You want to see yourself come out and win
Pick it back
the next
up.
game."
Yeah.
And look, you mentioned
they were
a slow
all down
start
after that one.
Yeah, a slow start, but once they calmed down, it was pretty much over. And they're 7-2 now.
And then to see all the different weapons they have, I think even, you listen to the game, even the announcers, the national on television were, look at this, look at that. Even my wife said at one point, who's that guy keeps running the ball? CJ, who is that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like one player after another.
Exactly.
One, has to sit out. They just pop another one in, and they do a great job.
Well, some things we got to talk about was they shifted the whole offensive line. Paul Kornick was out with an injury, so they put Will Montgomery at center. They moved Manny Ramirez right guard, and they moved right guard, all-pro guard, Luis Vasquez, over to tackle. So they switched the whole right side of the line. And this was a good game to do it, to see how they did, and I think that might be permanent for the rest of the season. And it's a running back week-to-week basis.
I know it.
I mean, Monte Ball was the starter going into the season. He's out with an injury. He should be back.
So well, right?
Ronnie Hillman gets in, has a great 3-game stretch. Then he was banged up a little bit, hurt his foot yesterday. And then C.J. Anderson gets in, and now you can't pull C.J. out next week against the Rams, can you?
They couldn't stop him yesterday.
No, so you got to go with C.J. this week and then see what happens. Who knows? Running back on a week-to-week basis.
Yeah, a couple of those runs yesterday, he got like the first down and then like another 5. You thought, oh, well, they got him. Nope, he popped off, got a few more.
He ran hard. He really did. So I think he's going to be in there. The offensive line will be shifted again next week in St. Louis, and I think C.J. Anderson steps in. And look,
let's just do more of this same.
Yeah, Emmanuel Sanders had another great game.
I know.
Julius Thomas had another great game. Marius had another great game. We'll see if they keep it rolling on the road.
Yeah, how many, what is it, 6 games now? With 100 plus some odd?
Yeah,
crazy.
6 in a row.